Hello, arrange the following words in a logical sequence from the start of a journey to the final destinations. So these are the logical sequence. Means suppose we have to go on, we have to travel to any destinations. Then we have to follow the logical sequence. So when you are to go for any place, we are going to visit any place. First, we have to plan. So we have to plan first. Then we have to book for the ticket, go for the booking of the ticket. And once you book the ticket, then we have to board. Then boarding, either it is a train or flight or any bus, then we have to boarding is the next process, and then travel starts. And after travel starts, we reach to the destinations. So here it is a first is the planning, second is the booking, and third is the boarding, and fifth is the, so the correct sequence process is, it is number A. Okay, then next, arrange the following action in correct sequential order when navigating to the new locations. So these are, suppose we are going to any locations, what we do, we set the GPS first. When you set the GPS first, then we have to start driving. Once you start driving, we have to turn right, and then we have to reach the landmarks, and then we arrive at the destination. So again, here the correct sequence process is followed in option number A. Here we have to set the GPS, then start driving, then turn right, and then reach the landmarks and arrive at the destinations. Next, sequence, arrange the following geographic zones in logical sequence based on the special scales from smallest to the largest area. So smallest area is our neighborhood. Okay, then what is smallest area after neighborhood? It is a city, then it is a state, then it is a country, then it is a continent. So right, so what it follows in this given options? So first is a neighborhood, these two, then it is a your city, then it is a state, then country. Okay, it is a country, and then fourth is a continent. So this is the logical sequence based on the special scales from the smallest to the largest area. And if it's from the largest area to the smallest, then just opposite to the given logical process. Arrange the sequence, arrange the steps of the emergency evacuation process in the correct logical sequence. Suppose there is a fire takes place in any company or any building. What emergency execution process we have to start? So first we have to hear the alarm. When you hear the alarm, fire alarm, then what we do? We leave the room. Whenever we hear the alarm, we leave the room, and after leaving room, we follow the exit signs, means how to exit that building. Okay, when you follow the exit sign, then we walk down the staircase and finally assemble at the point. So this is the again shown in the option number A. That is a where to hear alarm, then leave the room, then there is a follow exit sign, walk down the stair, and assemble points. So these are the logical sequence emergency evacuation process where to follow whenever there is a we hear the fire alarm. Thank you very much for watching the video.